Phonetic foolishness. If you pronounce head, dead, and bead, you'll hear the last word rhymes with deed. And in this poem you will find many items of this kind. For instance, dear and tear and here but bare, gear and tear but wear and tear, yeast and least and pleased but pleasant, beast and breast and please but pleasant, meant and peat but seat and great. The last word rhymes with freight and weight. Quite different again is height, which sounds like bike, indite, and light. The next line should be read with care. The praying prayer says his prayer. Bean and lean and mean but meant, not G and get in gem and gent. Vice but crevice, advice, device, lice but Malay, police, concise. We say dreamt but also dreamed, the latter rhyming with esteemed. Grew and row but sow and row. Measles does not sound like measure. Braid and made and laid but said, treat but threat and thread but tread. A prison is often called jail, which word is also written jail. Now note the difference with goal, which rhymes with foal and dole and roll. Owl and jowl are not like bowl. Try foul, then ghoul, and lastly soul. We say freak and streak but stake, leak and freak and speak but break. Meadow has the sound of ed. Note, lead and led, read and read, wear but weary, heard but beard, dread but dreary, earned but feared, bait and gate and straight but plaid. Leave out the G in gnaw and gnat, sward but sword and word by lord, load and toad and road but broad. Cereal does not sound like seal, real not like zeal and heel. First say danger, then say anger. Mind the latter rhymes with clangor. Count but country, southern, south. Disguise but bruise, youth but mouth. Ant is not like vaunt and gaunt, nor like daunt and taunt and haunt. Brook but broach, and brood but blood. Hood but mood, and food but flood. Mint but pint, and cork but work. Dull and gull, and hull but full. Lull and skull but bull and pull. Our flour but tore and pour. We say bone and loan but gone. Pronounce your choice, like dawn or dawn. Tone and stone and throne but done. Phone and home and scone but none. Now reader, always bear in mind the difference between wind and wind. The latter rhymes with rind and kind. Heave, heath, heaven, heathen, heather. Breathe but breath and feather, leather. Lethal, nether, ether, tether. Giddy, give, but gist and gin. Berry is pronounced like berry. In chaste and chore and chin. Quite different from ch in anchor, which rhymes with tanker and with banker. Chemist, chasm, choir. The last word is pronounced like choir. Tear and beer, but briar, crier. Couch and vouch and pouch, but touch. Butcher does not sound like crutch. Over has the spelling of lover, and of glove and dove and clover, which sounds like Dover and like rover. Lever rhymes with fever, sever. Sounds quite different, however. Now have a shot at evil, devil. reveal and revel on the level. Desert and desert, sum and home, tomb and womb, bomb but comb, life alive, live and live, gauze but gauge, believe but sieve. Should is different from shoulder, the same applied to could and boulder. Bound but wound, and rush but push, lumber, plumber, crush but bush, herring, airing, cloth but both, eve but you, and froth betroth. No tea is heard in fasten, chasten, master, plaster, tester, waster, brocade but decade, bow and bow, hose but lose, canoe but woe. Can you pronounce without mistake? Macleod, quay, Rachel, ache, petal, penal, want, pant, slant, van, rabble, grand and grant. I do not blame you if you can't. Worm but form, and doll but toll. Horse but worse, and lost but post. Cost and frost, but most and ghost. Calm but valve, and ball but pal. Tall but tally, gall but gal. Star and bar, and par but war. I wonder if you want some more. If so, try realm, created, treated. Leicester, fane, weird veil conceited. Chic, slay, slight, skein, sweated, seated. Debate, ate, senate. Can you bear it? Minute differs from minute. The latter rhymes with cute and mute. But, cut, nut, gut, hut, but put. Quite and conduct, sweet but suit. Lout, pout, gout, and rout, but root. Make it rhyme with shoot and fruit. Enough but hiccup, plow but through. Cough but thought, and lastly though. All 7 different, you know. Then try schism, schedule, scheme. Preamble differs from ream. Meander equally from mean. And cleanse is not pronounced like clean. Mayor but major, down but own. Friend but fiend, and crown but groan. Previous, precious, daughter, drought. Leaf but deaf, and font but won't. Do you know anything so crafty as these puzzles? I bet you don't. Golf but wolf, chance but change. Raffle, stiff, it does sound strange. Toe, foe, doe, and hoe, but shoe. Bug, dub, hug, but huge, and you. There are many more, but these will do.